So like I mentioned, guys, here's the 40 card structure deck challenge, the $30 challenge for the Charmers structure deck. Like I mentioned before, it's a control deck. It doesn't have a lot of combos. It just basically controls the tempo of the game going first. Disclaimer, this deck does go first. You have options. I do also have a side deck for you if you guys want to look at it, just to give you a little bit more perspective on what my thought process was. In addition to that, of course, we all know the policy change for the double sleeving of your deck now, which is pretty cool. You know, we get to bulk up our deck. So right now my deck is double sleeved. In addition, I'll go ahead and show you how to do that, since most people are still kind of scrambling on how to basically know what the correct thing is. So this is my suggestion on what to do. So to recap, one of the sleeves has to be transparent if it's either the inner sleeve or the outer sleeve, whatever you choose. Vice versa, whatever works for you. For this example, it's going to be the outer sleeve, which is the bigger sleeve. So this is basically a Yu-Gi-Oh size sleeve. We're going to take the tokens, for example, and then just put them in the inside as regular. You know, everybody knows how to do this. So the second part here is, of course, the other sleeve. So the other sleeve is obviously facing the same way as this, but the main thing is that it has to be enclosed to actually seal the card that you're double sleeving. So that's the main thing you have to know. So that's basically it. That's how you do it. Just to give you another example, we're going to do it again. Open up the opening, sleeve it up. We're going to turn it upside down to basically enclose the card in both of the sleeves together. So that obviously it's enclosed. So that's another example. And then last time, we're going to do it one more time just to complete the process. And then basically, you know the process. You have to do that 40 times in addition to your extra deck, which can be pretty tedious to do double sleeving. But with that said, you now have your tokens, double sleeved, and all that good stuff, which is pretty cool. So with that said, let me just go into the deck profile really quick. Thank you guys for tuning around. So really quick, 3 Asa is basically kind of the heart and soul of this deck. It kind of relies around this for the most part, having an earth monster, a spellcaster, just getting your engine going. It's very important. 1 Hida, and then 1 Iria, 1 Win. These don't really do much. The Charmers are super slow. They don't do much anything because they're flip effects, so you kind of want to reduce the amount of this. Obviously, Asa is the main power play. In addition to that, we're playing the new Nefariousness Archfiend. This guy's pretty cool. You can basically special summon him from your deck or your hand as well by basically controlling a spellcaster and an earth monster. You basically get rid of these. You special this guy from your deck. His effect triggers to special summon a spellcaster from the graveyard, which is pretty cool. Just gives you a little more presence on the board and give you more utility in the deck. So it's very cool. I love it, to tell you the truth. And then just to confirm, you special summon the 4 lower monster from your graveyard. Yep, and special summon 1 level 4 lower monster from your graveyard, and its effect is negated. So just keep that in mind. And of course, Nefariousness to special summon from your hand whenever you control spellcaster monster, just to get that engine going, either if you're going to go into him or just have more control with the trap cards that are coming out. And then the best card of this actual structure deck is Fairy Tale Luna, spellcaster. When it's normal summon, you get to search out a spellcaster 1850, but you would want to search for yourself. That's pretty cool as well. But then of course it opens up the other possessed cards, so you can search those as well. And then people forget about the second effect, that you get to bounce cards. That's pretty cool as well. 1 gigabyte to give you more synergy to special summon as an extender, just gives you more opening plays. 1 Inari of the Fire, really good card, just floats. If this card gets destroyed, gets a special summon at your next standby phase, gives you more resources. Hand traps, triple Veiler, of course, we all know what Veiler does. It just going first or second, can't go wrong with it. Kind of gives you that spellcaster type to give you more synergy with your deck. More hand traps, the Witchcrafter Golem. So if you don't know what it does, Golem, 2800 body, spellcaster monster. Whenever a spellcaster monster you control is targeted by a card effect that your opponent controls or an actual attack, you can special summon this card, bounce that monster back to your opponent's hand. So really good. People don't really see it coming. And then of course Spirit Charmers, really good card. Gives you the actual synergy to do interruptions in your opponent's battle phase with other trap cards that are in here. And then of course Awakening of the Possessed, give you draw power when you normal to confirm, when you normal or special. See, I knew it. It was normal or special summon. So whenever you normal or special summon a monster to 1850 attack. So just so you know, when you want to do this with Luna. So you normal summon Luna when this is on the field. You call Chain Link 1 and Chain Link 2 on Luna. So you Chain Block, Ash Blossom, or anything else. You can get this to resolve and you draw a card. So. And then, of course, Secret Village, just to shut down your opponent's spells, because you're going to go first for the most part. So, the new field spell, of course, Art Ichirin. Just the fact that you can negate an opponent's monster effect during each turn is pretty cool. So, really nice, cool looking card. The art is amazing. It's beautiful as well. We didn't want to overdo it with more because we're playing 2 Secret Village, so keep that in mind. 1 terraforming. The control aspect, of course, is, 1, 2, 3 Solemn Warning going first, of course. And then the new Possessed partnerships, really good interrupter card. So you activate it, you can special summon a monster from your hand or graveyard, a spellcaster. And then if your opponent, if you control 2 or more different attributes, you can destroy a face-up attack face-up card your opponent controls. So really good, just to confirm. Face-up hand or attack position with 2 or more different types. 1 face-up card on the field. So even better on the field. And then of course, Possessed, just to give you more synergy to recycle your cards once they're destroyed. Because apparently there's destruction a lot in this deck, so if you don't get to flow your cards, you're kind of gonna lose for the most part. And then 1 Metaverse. So it's basically it. This deck is kind of has more synergy now with a lot more actual resource cards that the structure deck came with drawing cards, with negating, with field effects. So pretty good overall. It's not there, to tell you the truth. It's not the complete package that's gonna completely change the metagame. It's an okay start, like any structure deck. There's other options as well. You can make it more competitive and advanced play with other actual cards, basically linking and XYZing and synchroing, all that good stuff. But that's 40, just the $30 value of the structure decks of buying 3, nothing special. If you want the side deck, I mean, this deck comes great side deck options going first or second, and mainly second, of course. So triple Twin Twisters, we can't underestimate the value of that. Dark Lure No More, really good, of course, going second. Book of Eclipse, old school card. Still not a lot of play, but it's still an option. The 1 Rogeki, of course. I think 3D Barrier is a fantastic card in this structure deck, to tell you the truth, because of VFD running around. It's really good overall. And then, of course, the 1 new card, which is Inari of the Fire. In time, you inflict damage to your opponent, basically equal to the monster you destroyed to special summon it, which is the Fire type. So really good. For those of you that entered my Maximum Gold contest, for every new public subscription, I told you guys there was going to be 10 total winners. So I'm a man of my word. And with that said, I basically wrote down all 14 subscribers that followed all the rules and were actually eligible to go to this round. With that said, I'm just going to show you the names, so you know there's the legitimacy here of the people that subscribed. If you're one of those, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Jimmy, of course. Mild Sauce, awesome. I appreciate it. Every little counts. Mighty Leg, appreciate it as well. Lizette, appreciate your subscription. First Escape Kit, it's backwards. There it is. So everybody's in here, all 14 of you. Crazy Cat 101. I appreciate it. ST, Vavra, Sanu, Lucius Frost. Let's see who else. That dude Kobe. If I missed any of you guys. So with that said, I'm just going to put all 14 of you in here into a Dragon Shield box. I'm going to shake it up, and then I'm going to pick 10 of you guys. So you see here, it's just totally going to be random. I know a lot of people do with those randomizers online, but for me, it gives you guys more of a chance to be part of the actual contest itself. So with that said, 1, 2, 3, and there we go. We're going to pick 10 people out of this. So off camera, not looking. So first winner is going to be Mild Sauce. Mild Sauce will have first pick of whatever card that he's going to want or that he wanted from the actual comments down below. So that's the first one, Mild Sauce. Number 2, we have Jimmy. Jimmy, I appreciate it. You're going to be number 2. I'll contact you in the DMs. Let's see, number 3. Number 3 is going to be James Hosner. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. So that's going to be number 3. Number 4, we have Lizat. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. So that's number 4. Number 5 here, we have Crazy Cat 101. Crazy Cat, I appreciate your subscription. So that's going to be number 5. So halfway there, we're going to shuffle this again just to continue the randomizing. So number 6 here is going to be Albert Wu. Appreciate your subscription. So that's going to be number 6. Number 7, without looking here, we have Barbara. Barbara, I appreciate your subscription. So that's number 7. All right, guys, 3 more and we're done here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 8, First Gabe Kit. Congrats, I appreciate your subscription. So that's number 8. 2 more here and we're gonna be done. 9th one is gonna be Max G-Force. Appreciate your subscription. So that's number 9. And then finally, last shuffle, last winner. The 10th winner is going to be that dude Colby. You have your 10th pick down the line. So I appreciate everybody for watching. Like I mentioned, this is my first giveaway that I've done in a long time. So I appreciate the success of everybody subscribing. You guys are the bomb. I appreciate it. Crushing the likes, all that good stuff. I appreciate that. Stick tuned. There's going to be a lot more giveaways even for like Black Friday and Cyber Week. I plan to do a little bit more stuff for everybody, you know, as a community to keep engaging with one another and learning from each other. With that said, appreciate it. Remember, guys, to stay tuned for my content. Keep it 8,000. If you guys don't mind, remember, share this with your friends. Look up on my playlist, my next upcoming video. Go ahead and like it, subscribe. Not subscribe since you already subscribed. I mean, comment it, crush the like button like I mentioned. And thank you guys for watching. Keep it 8,000. Peace.